We at Kendrick are very proud of this group of girls who have got this far in the competition with their product Ultra Visible. Science is a very important subject for us and a very popular subject amongst girls. Fashion, beauty, makeup is also something that is featured very much amongst young people and girls in particular. Their success in it, I think, demonstrates their passion.
Our brand Ultra Visible has a lot of potential because we have an extremely unique product that would appeal to a wide target audience of teenage girls. Ultra Visible makeup would look like this in the daylight. You can see that it's still really vibrant and colourful, but it changes when you go into a club. We have a whole range of colours: pink, blue, yellow and green. This is only one of the products in our range alongside eyeliner and nail varnish. We've used theatrical body paint as an example here, but ours would be much neater and more easy to apply because it would be specifically for makeup.
We wanted Ultra Visible to be really bright at the same time very urban and edgy, so our target audience of teenage girls and young people. You can see here like the glow sticks, and that was kind of where the ultraviolet idea came about. And we wanted looking at you to be a positive thing, so like cameras here, and just the idea of eyes and people watching you because you were so bright and colourful.
When we at Ultra Visible were thinking about advertising, we thought that posters were the simplest and easiest way of getting our point across to the target audience. We would use the first poster here in nightclubs because the bright colours would stand out from the darkness. We would use the second poster in places like shopping centres. The third poster shows the use of our product and how people would stand out from the crowd if they used it. We think that a TV ad would be good to get our product across to a much wider target audience. So this is a storyboard of a possible ad. It would use quite a bit of CGI, so we'd need to wait until we were more established as a company. This is how it would go. Starting with a girl putting on her makeup in the mirror. Slowly the background would change from her house to a street, and she would turn around and start walking down the street. Sparks would come from her shoes, which would be fluorescent, and she would trail colours across the background. As she walks down the street, lights would be sucked from the lampposts as she walks by. And when she walks into the club, everything stops. The music goes quiet and people turn and look at her. The camera finally pans round, and then you see the Ultra Visible makeup on her face in the UV light. Then she would be dancing, and towards the end, the camera would pan up and you would see Ultra Visible in our stencil lettering graffitied across the wall.
You can see our packaging idea for Ultra Visible here, and it's really bright, the fluorescent yellow card that's very eye-catching and contrasting to the black. And on the top we have the UV makeup. This is the interior of our box. We vacuum formed our own tray out of plastic. That's clear.
Ultra Visible worked out that our variable cost would be £4.25. So from this we thought our selling price should be £9, making a reasonable profit but still affordable for teenagers. Our fixed cost would be £13,000, and from this we drew a break-even chart and saw that our break-even point would be 2,800 sales. We worked out that in the first year we would probably be making a loss. However, by the 5th year we hope to be making a profit of over £1 million.
Regarding sales and distribution, Ultra Visible will be rolled out from our warehouse in Reading to chains and stores in and around Reading, and also to the warehouses of large chains in the UK. It can also be shipped overseas to customers ordering online from our website. As sales of our product increase, we might also want to consider expanding, especially in places like Ibiza, which are well known for their clubs and nightlife.
The science behind our product, Ultra Visible Makeup, is all to do with fluorescence, which is the emission of light from a substance which has absorbed other electromagnetic radiation, in this case ultraviolet light.
We can stimulate the production of short UV waves by decaying the energy levels of the reactants. And by disrupting the nuclei in this way, vibrational energy is transferred through the solute. The product of the reaction is UV light, delivered in an excited electron state, which then decays into an electronic ground state through fluorescence.
The experiment that we, Ultra Visible, are doing is the chemiluminescence of lucigenin when we react it with hydrogen peroxide in the presence of an iron catalyst. The clear hydrogen peroxide solution catalyzes the blue solution which contains the luminol.
when you put it over to John Lewis, okay, how are you going to really market that side of things?
If they were in collaboration with us, it would add a kind of new teenage accessible image to them as well, so it would be good for everyone, hopefully.
Yeah.
Do you think it's good?
It is. I think, though, to be perfectly honest, one criticism that I would have would be that you are potentially missing a market. Because when you look at places like Camden, they're all very clubby and very urban areas and things like that. So, you know, you've got the chance to expand it to the older audiences as well. And good luck, be confident, and don't give them any doubt. You've got a good product and you need to make them know that. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So over to you.
So our tea was called Ultra Visible, and our product is a range of makeup, but it is UV, so the idea is it looks normal in the daylight, and then as soon as you go into a club it actually fluoresces.
According to the John Lewis packaging pledge, you want 80% of your packaging to be recyclable.
That's
And we've gone further and made it 100% recyclable.
So would the customer buy a set like this, or can they buy the product
They can buy it
individually?
separately as well.
What sort of price point were you pitching this at? So what sort of retail?
We're pitching it at £9 with a retail price of £14.99.
So where did the idea come from originally? How did you develop that?
Sherry started by doing a mood board, and we all sort of contributed, then we brainstormed off it, and we came up with a couple of ideas. We thought this was our best idea because it's such a unique product.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying 2,800 sales per month?
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually expect to make a loss in the first year, but we thought this was quite realistic because of the startup costs.
Yeah.
But hopefully by the second year we hope to have covered this, and by year 5 we hope to be making a profit of just over £1 million.
I think it's really impressive.
Very.
So the price actually, I always feel you could charge more.
Really? What we were going to suggest is that you buy each unit from us for £9 and then retail that at £14.99.
I think I misunderstood that, because I think actually for 14 for the customer, that's a good price. I think 9 for us to buy that at would be too high.
When you buy more units, we would lower that price.
To do volume rebates.
If we bought 15,000 we would reduce it to £7.50.
That kind of
Which is
thing.
get it more realistic in price.
Yes. Well, thank you. That was really impressive.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well presented.
They made it feel really relaxed. It was great.
Yeah, it was actually went really well.
It was still quite scary, but I think we impressed them with our knowledge.
Hopefully we got across everything we wanted to,
We had done quite a lot of thorough research, and we specially researched into John Lewis as well, so that paid off.
I'm Josie.
And I'm Tori, and we're from Kendrick School at Reading. Coming up with the product Ultra Visible has really been a big challenge. When we first took it on, I don't think we realised quite what we'd gotten ourselves into.
I really loved all the market research and stuff because I love makeup and being able to look at all the makeup that was available and do like window shopping.
Creating Ultra Visible was really beneficial because I learned how a business works, how everyone needs to play to their strengths.
I'm Saren.
And I'm Rachel.
I've really enjoyed taking part in the Apprentice Challenge, and it's because I've learned so much from it. I mean, putting ideas together, working as a team.
It was really interesting doing something from the perspective of a real business.
I really enjoyed working as a team and getting to know each other better. For example, I didn't realise how artistic Alicia and Sherry were.
I'm Sherry.
And I'm Alicia.
On the 14th of March, just being on a stage in front of 300 people who just want to know what your product is about and how you got there is quite scary, but I think if we work together, it'll be
Also
good.
quite exciting though, isn't it?
I think that it's a really great initiative, and it just gives young people who are interested in business and science and technologies the opportunity to explore what it's really like.
It's such a great opportunity.
Ultra Visible, stand out from the crowd.